Hey guys, it's Jackstown and welcome back to another video. So, today I'm joined with my brother Novin again. At this point, I mean, he needs a man who needs no introduction. And so we're pretty excited because the NFL playoffs officially start tomorrow, which means it's time for us to do what we've done several times.
That means it's time to get my pillow out and start sleeping.
It's time to do what we've done several times on this channel, which is always a good time, and that is make predictions.
More sleep for me tomorrow.
So we haven't seen our predictions. We're going to just predict every round and who we think is going to win the Super Bowl this year. Should be fun. We haven't talked about each other's predictions, so we're in for some pleasant surprises. So without further ado, let's start with, we're going to go with each game.
My name is Adu.
Okay, so we're going to each make our picks with every game. So let's start off with the AFC. Let's do Titans and Ravens, which should be probably the best game of the first round.
Is it in Nashville?
It's in Nashville. I think they have fans.
Nash,
so, yeah.
Nash?
Yes, Nashville. So it's this should be highly high scoring. A lot of probably the two best running teams.
Do you have to say score too?
No, don't say score. Just say who's going to win. Come on, we don't have to do that. All right, so I'm going to say the Titans are going to win in a very close game, even though the Ravens are favored. I don't know, the Titans being at home helps. I think they run the ball well. I think whoever gets off to the lead is going to win this game because both teams run the ball really well and run out the clock really well. So that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to be a close game, maybe the best game of the first round, but I think the Titans win. Who's going to win?
Ravens. Because Titans actually have the worst defense out of all the teams right now in this entire playoff pool.
Yeah, maybe.
And the only reason why they were good last year because they stopped Lamar Jackson. Remember early on? Because their defense
it's a rematch of last year.
So I think Lamar Jackson is from the Ravens are just gonna run all over their faces. So I feel like honestly, I don't even think it'll be that close.
Yeah.
I think it'll be blowout from the beginning. I think the Ravens go out like they start off like 24-0 because they can't stop him. Like the Ravens defense actually even though we talk about Derrick Henry and Tannehill, at least the Ravens defense is they're actually good. They have so they can do some damage early. But the Titans have no chance of stopping the run.
Exactly.
They had 400 yards against the Bengals last week, and the Bengals are actually better run defense than Titans run defense.
Yeah, I think whoever
the Bengals run defense is a better run defense than Titans run defense, and they allowed 600.
Yeah, whoever
600 yards rushing.
Whoever gets off to the lead, kind of like last year's game. Whoever the Titans got off to a big lead and the Ravens couldn't come back. So whoever gets off to a big lead, I think is gonna have a really good chance of winning.
The Titans defense is way stronger last year.
Yeah, but this should be a great game. Looking forward to it. This is the first game on Sunday. I think it's the ESPN game. So yeah, it should be good. Okay, moving on to the next game of the wild card round is the Steelers and Browns, the 3 versus 6 matchup. You want to go first with this one?
I think the Browns are inexperienced and they just beat the Steelers without Roethlisberger, and I think they're a little too. I don't know what confidence the word, but I think this might be it's gonna be an ugly defensive game. I feel like it's gonna be very gritty.
Oh yeah,
but I feel like the Steelers are more experienced. They're gonna pull one off.
Yeah, divisional matchups are always fun when the same two teams from the same division play each other.
Last week.
Yeah, and these two teams have a history with some altercations like they've had in the past. This should be a good game, gritty, ugly, like you said. But I think the Steelers kind of peaked earlier in the season, and I think. The Browns run the ball really well. Even though the Steelers have a really good run defense, it's going to be a close, gritty game. But I think the Browns have a little more offensive firepower, and they're more dynamic on offense. Sometimes the Steelers struggle on offense. Should be a great game, but I'm going to go with the Browns. Okay, so we disagree on our first two picks. We disagree on a lot of stuff. All right, next game. Bills and Colts, the 2 versus 7 matchup in Buffalo. I think this should be really fun. The Colts run the ball really well. Bills have maybe one of the best offenses. Josh Allen has become a superstar. So I'm going to go with the Bills because they're at home. Their offense, I think, is going to be too much for Phillip Rivers and the Colts to contain.
I think the Colts might be one of the best 7 seeds.
Oh, they're great.
This is in a long time.
Yeah.
They're 11-5. They have one of the best defenses. And the only couple games they've really lost were because of Phil's pathetic mistakes. So just keep the ball out of Phil Rivers' hand. If they can front run, if they can go ahead early with their great defense. Because Josh Allen is inexperienced. Yeah. So if their defense up front, like DeForest Buckner. Am I allowed to say Buckner?
Yeah, say whatever you want.
DeForest Buckner. Buckner up front. He can stop the run early, even though Josh Allen's a good runner, and then also they have experienced guys up front, and they have a very underrated defense. And Josh Allen won't be doing these moves and showboating.
They can definitely come back.
I think Bills are a little too cocky going to the plus. I feel like they're gonna face a wall in the defense.
Yeah.
As long as Phillip Rivers doesn't throw more than 10 times or 15 times in the first half, we'll be good. You just can't. If it's in a position where Phillip Rivers has to have a comeback drive or 2 comeback drives to win the game, it's over.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Colts have to get off to an early lead. I think the Bills are way better at coming back because they pass the ball so well. I mean, they just move the ball really well.
And the Bills don't have good run defense, and Jonathan Taylor can run over.
Yeah, it should be a really good game. All 3 games.
I'm telling you, the Colts have to front run. There's no way I see them coming back. If Josh Allen starts ahead, hot, it's over.
Yeah.
It's 14-0
Yeah,
total.
that should be really good. I mean, all three games in the AFC are really good games. Like, they're going to be really exciting. The NFC first round is not as
Bills
good.
Then? You said
yeah,
Bills?
I said Bills. So we disagreed on all three picks in the AFC. All right. So moving on to the NFC. So we have the first matchup we're going to be picking is the 4 versus 5 matchup, the Washington Football Team and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is, I think, a popular pick.
Can you believe the Washington Football Team is the 4th seed?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
It's
The
not
worst
upset, it's not
NFC
upset.
least, the worst division. It would actually be an upset if Washington won, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say the Buccaneers win. I think the only chance Washington has.
One can argue the football team might have the worst offense in all of football right now.
If they fall behind, they're
Alex
done.
might not even play the most of the
They're gonna have to harass Tom Brady. With
Taylor
Chase
Heineke
Young.
might come in.
Yeah, Taylor Heineke. Yeah, I'm gonna say the Buccaneers win.
Heineke.
Buccaneers win because they have so much firepower on offense. Tom Brady's been there countless times. He's the GOAT,
Yeah.
so I think they're gonna win. Who do you think? Who do you think's gonna win?
TB12.
Yes, finally we agree on something.
Well,
Thank
this is
you.
obvious.
Okay, yeah,
it's gonna be a destruction.
I would be very surprised. if
Honestly, Tom Brady
Washington-
might go off and
Washington pulled this
destroy
off.
their defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is young.
All right, moving on to the 3 versus 6 matchup. Maybe the best matchup in the NFC first round, I think.
Questionable.
The 3 matchups in the AFC better, but the 3 versus 6 Seahawks and Rams. If the Seahawks had full capacity of fans, they would 100% win. There's no way Jared Goff would be able to handle that pressure if he's playing. I think he's a game time decision. But wait, you want to make your pick first?
Sure. Yeah. If Jared Goff's playing the Seahawks, if Wolford's playing, I give the Rams a chance.
You mean Wolford?
Wolford, because
Wolford has a better chance?
No, because if Wolford's playing, he's going to run the ball, he's going to kill the clock, their defense will step up and make plays. If Jared Goff's playing, he's going to throw pick sixes to the other team.
And also,
and he can't make any plays with his
another
legs.
reason why they may have better chance with
I'm
Wolford.
really that low on Jared Goff. I honestly
yeah.
think that Wolford, it's better than Jared Goff. I saw the game last week.
Also because the Seahawks haven't prepped for him. They
Last
never
week
faced him.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that could be
yes.
interesting. And he's totally different from
So
Goff.
Goff, Rams get destroyed. Wolford, the backup, Rams have a chance.
So who wins?
I don't know who's starting. Who's starting?
So if Wolford starts, you're going to pick the Rams to win.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say the Seahawks win regardless. I think
Seahawks have Goff plays.
they're better than the Rams. And the Rams have the
They've
best.
seen him 2 times this year.
The Rams have the best.
I think they don't have to face
the
him
Rams have the best defense. So kudos
Remember,
to them.
Seahawks don't have running in the league on the road in the playoffs is going to make a big difference.
But
Goff is so.
I think the Rams' lack of their defense is going to keep them in the game, but their lack of offense, I think, is going to do that.
turn the ball over like Goff does all the time.
Yeah, he does. He's going to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gives the ball to the other team so close.
Lack of offense is going to do them in. All right, so I'm going to go with Seahawks. You say Rams. But I need a prediction. Just give me one. I can't. Give me
I don't know who's playing. It's a big.
Okay, we assume Goff's going to play.
Okay,
Probably.
Seahawks.
Okay. Goff. Okay, so Seahawks.
Right.
We agree. All right, Saints and Bears, the 2 versus 7 matchup. I'm just going to say Saints. Enough said. Bears.
Saints.
Don't deserve to really be in the playoffs.
But Trubisky, I'm high on him.
I mean,
I saw potential.
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
Keep
but
the picks out of the red zone and you're all good.
I wouldn't say it's impossible, but 8-8, I don't see it happening. All right, moving on to the next round. All right, back to.
I am happy for Matt Nagy though. Gets to keep his job for at least 1 more year.
Yes, they did make it a little run, but anyways,
Not really. Just need to keep their
Semi-run,
jobs.
yeah.
2 people get to keep their jobs next
I'd
year.
rather have the Cardinals here, but you know what?
It's all good when people get fired.
All right,
Okay.
moving on to the divisional round. So you had of Titans and Ravens, you had the Ravens winning,
Yeah.
right? And then you also had the Steelers winning,
Yeah.
and the Colts winning, which means for you it would be Chiefs and Colts. Who would you have winning that game?
Chiefs and Colts?
Yeah, Chiefs versus Colts because they're the lowest seed.
Chiefs. Because I don't think Phil. At the end of the day,
Chiefs
you
win.
need a good quarterback to compete
All
with
right,
Mahomes.
yeah, Chiefs win.
You
Okay,
put him Mahomes.
I would have because I have
And Mahomes is the best.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he won't have.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
won't be weak against it.
Yeah, and then for me, it would be Chiefs and Browns. I would say Chiefs win. Obviously, Mahomes is not going to lose at home in the divisional round. Probably not, who knows. But I'm going to say Chiefs. Okay, next, you then, because you have the Ravens winning, and you would have Ravens and Steelers for you in the second
Another
round.
gritty.
That would be
matchup.
no, that'd be great. Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Ravens.
You're gonna say Ravens?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay,
the
I like
close,
that.
gritty,
I like
physical
that.
matchup.
A lot of people are going to be high on the Ravens.
I've seen these.
If Lamar can get his playoff
These
demons
teams play
behind
all
him,
the time.
they have the makings of a very dangerous team. Okay, so I would have Bills and Titans. Ooh, that's a really good matchup. I don't know. They could both win, but I'm going to go with the Bills. I think Josh Allen's been superb.
And Bills and
I think they're going to front run
who
it.
have Bills? And
Okay, so and then let's go to the NFC real quick. So
what about me?
Okay, so your AFC championship
Yeah.
is Chiefs and Ravens. Mine is Chiefs and Bills.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to the NFC. Okay, so Packers and so we agree on all 3 matchups actually. So it would be, if the way both of us picked, it would be Packers and Buccaneers. Brady versus Rodgers.
I think Brady's going to go to Lambeau and upset Rodgers.
Ooh, that could definitely happen. Definitely could happen.
Because Green Bay doesn't have a good defense. He's going to be throwing dimes all day.
Yeah.
And Rodgers is going to also have to be he's been perfect this year, but he's going to be his normal perfect self. I think he's a little bit of a choker sometimes.
I think Rodgers, this is going to be a great game. And Brady and Rodgers have never played each other in the playoffs, so I would really want this to happen. But it's going to be a great game.
Tampa Bay.
Maybe the game of the playoffs. But
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
But because Aaron Rodgers loves Lambeau and he's been incredible this year, he's going to be the MVP, comeback player of the year. I don't think he's going to win that, but what a comeback he had. I'm going to go with the Packers in a close game. All right, Saints and Seahawks. Who you got?
Saints in the Superdome, yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with a little upset here. I'm going to go with the Seahawks because the Saints, I think, they're like the Ravens. If they can get over their postseason struggles, they definitely could win. But I just think Russell Wilson's better than Drew Brees right now. I think he's experienced. They can win on the road. And I'm just kind of high on him. And I don't know if anyone can contain Metcalf in this game. But this should be a really good game. All right, so AFC Championship game for me is Bills and Chiefs. For you, it's Chiefs and Ravens. And then your NFC Championship is Packers and Saints. Mine is Packers and Seahawks.
No, mine's Buccaneers and Seahawks.
Sorry, Buccaneers and Saints, right? Okay. So AFC, Chiefs and Ravens. Who wins that?
Chiefs.
Okay, Chiefs.
There's 100 times to play each other.
The Chiefs, listen, people are going to be concerned because they won like 9 in a row before losing the last week, and that doesn't count. They rested their stars. Yeah. I'm not saying they won 9 in a row by like one possession or within 7 points. I don't care. The Chiefs can turn it on to another level. Kelsey is incredible, best tight end in the league, had the best season ever. Mahomes is amazing. They're going to win, get to the Super Bowl again. So Chiefs, both of us have the Chiefs out of the AFC. NFC for you comes down to Buccaneers and Saints. Who wins that game?
Buccaneers win.
Buccaneers. Tom Brady goes on a run.
Yeah,
okay, I like it. He's going to go on the road.
TB is going to win this time.
And that's another.
Unfortunately, my Saints.
Another divisional matchup.
It's going to be tough.
Packers and Seahawks. Okay, this is a great game, and I think the Packers definitely have the makings of a Super Bowl team. But it would be a little uninteresting if I had the 1 versus 1.
And Aaron Rodgers chokes
that happens somewhat often. But I don't like to pick the 1 versus 1. It's gonna be such a good game. So I don't know. I could, but it's really close. The Packers could definitely win. They're a great team. But I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because I'm gonna be bold.
He loves Russell.
I don't know why. I really like, and I like Metcalf.
Okay, so Seahawks.
So your Super Bowl is Chiefs and Bucks.
Tampa Bay.
Brady versus Mahomes. Mine is Chiefs
Rematch of
and
this year's
Seahawks.
matchup.
Novin, who wins the Super Bowl?
Honestly, it's gonna be a close one, but I think Tampa Bay's going to win 7 Super Bowl. The TB12 method, get the book, eat your food.
TB12, the GOAT, is going to
eat your vegetables, even though I don't.
You think TB12 is going to add a 7th title to his
7
resume?
titles.
7 rings. That's incredible. All right, so you have a bold call. The Bucks go on a run and win the whole thing. Chiefs and Seahawks, this should be a great game. 2 of the top 5. 2 incredible quarterbacks. High scoring and great game. But the Chiefs, my friends, go back-to-back. They're just too good.
It's tough to win
offense incredible. That man Mahomes is going to defy the odds and go back-to-back.
It's tough to win back-to-back.
It's really tough, but Mahomes is something special.
And my boy, Tom Brady. Tom Brady's going to carry the Buccaneers to the magical land.
Chiefs reign supreme.
Buccaneers reign supreme.
Okay, we'll see about
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
We'll review these picks sometime from now after the playoffs are over. But next year, my Jags with Trevor Lawrence will be winning.
Lawrence?
Yeah, Lawrence. So thanks again, guys, for watching. As always, if you
But there's rumors that Deshaun Watson might get traded for Trevor Lawrence. I think that should happen. We'll help the Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence is untradeable. All right, so thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoy sports, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you all later.